Okay, these problems don't take really long, but it's not the middle school cookie cutter stuff where you just take a fourth of the number and have your answer, okay? It says an animal shelter houses cats, dogs, and rabbits. There are 5 cats, 13 dogs. Rabbits make up 1/4 of the animals at the shelter. How many rabbits are in the shelter? So I got to figure out how many rabbits there are. Well, that's a lot of random info, okay? Now, to solve a complex fraction problem, you want to make a fraction box. You can use it for fractions, percents, ratios. It works great, okay? Now, this is going to be the fraction, and this is going to be the actual. Now, here's how you label a fraction problem, okay? 1/4, what defines a 1/4? 1/4 of these things are what? They're rabbits. So you're going to put rabbits. And then here, I don't care about anything else. I'm just going to put not rabbits. And then I will be putting total. Okay. Now, a fraction by definition is part over total. So I know that the 4 is the total for the fraction, and then the 1 is the rabbits. Now, if 1/4 are not rabbits, that leaves 3/4 that are rabbits. It's simple fractions, okay? 1 plus what's 4? To make a whole, it'd be 3. Now the actual number, 5 cats, that goes in the not rabbits box. And then 13 dogs is not rabbits either. So plus 13. So I add 5 and 13, and that's 18. So then I need to find my multiplier, because you see the multiplying value takes me from all the fraction amounts to the actual amounts. So 3 times what's 18? Well, you can divide 18 by 3, it's 6. So that means the 1 is multiplied by 6 and the 4 is. Now, 1 times 6 is 6, 4 times 6, 24. You are being asked to find the rabbits right there, so you need to fill in your answer with 6. Okay, on a football team, there are 10 freshmen and 8 sophomores and 6 juniors. Seniors make up because you see, let me go back to this, because if there's 6 rabbits and 24 total, 6 over 24 is the same as 1/4 reduced, okay? On a football team, there are 10 freshmen, 8 sophomores, and 6 juniors. Seniors make up 1/3 of the football team. How many seniors are there on the team, okay? So, fraction, actual, okay? So, seniors, that defines the fractions, not seniors, and then the total. Okay, so 1/3, 3 is your total on a fraction, okay? 1 is your senior, so to fill this in, 1 and plus this has to be 3, okay? So it'd probably be 2. 2/3 would be not seniors. Okay, 10 freshmen, well that goes in the not seniors. 8 sophomores, and then 6 juniors. So 10 plus 8 plus 6 is 24. So 2 times what number gives you 24? 12, okay? So then you multiply the 1 by 12 and the 3 by the 12. 1 times 12 is 12. 3 times 12 is 36. Now you're being asked to find the seniors, and that's 12. See, because 12 over 36 is equivalent when you reduce it to 1/3. Okay, so 12 seniors. Okay, now we're going to look at a ratio problem. Now it's kind of it's different. Okay, ratio and fractions are different. Okay, the ratio of length to width in a rectangle is 5 to 3. Okay, that's not a fraction, that's a ratio, okay? Now you can make it, yeah. The perimeter is 32 inches. Find the actual length and width of the rectangle. Now when they're talking ratios, I'm going to make a box, but just split it down the middle. But you see, I don't really know yet, and I'm going to put ratio and actual. Don't make the grids across, okay? Don't do that yet, okay? Actually, you can make one down here for your total. Okay, so 5 to 3. Now, perimeter of a rectangle, we're talking a rectangle, okay? So length, length, width, width, okay? Here's a problem. Here's why you don't want to just do it the same way as a fraction. we got your total set up. How many lengths are there? There's 2. How many widths are there? There's 2. So I need a row for the length, a row for the other length, and then the width, and then the other width. Okay, similar to that. So I got the 4 sides and then the total. Now, the ratio. Here's what you do. 5 to 3. Ratio of 5 to 3. So what that means is I represent the lengths with 5, okay? And then the widths are represented with the value of 3. Okay, that's how a ratio works. Ratio doesn't give you the total. To find the total, you need to sum these numbers up, add them. So 5 and 5 is 10, 13, and 16. Now the perimeter can be my total, okay, 32. Now I'm ready to find the length and width, okay? So 16 times what gives you 32? It's 2. Well, then 3 times 2, that's 10, 10, 6, and 6. So 20, 26, 32. Okay, so I must have did that right. So the length is 10 and the width is 6. Okay. Okay, next problem. The ratio of length to width in a rectangle is 2 to 5. Again, ratio, it's not as simple as just setting up the fraction ones. Okay, think a little bit, especially when talking about shapes. Okay. Okay, length to width is 2 to 5. The perimeter is 56 feet. Find the actual length and width of the rectangle. So you can make a total down there, but you don't want to just go length, width, okay? The reason why is because a rectangle doesn't have 2 sides, it has 4, okay? So length, length, width, width. So I need length, length, and then the 2 widths. Okay, and this ratio, it's not a fraction anymore. Ratios are different. So, length to width is 2 to 5, okay? Length to width is 2 to 5. So the length is represented with the value of 2 in the ratio. The width is represented with the value of 5. Okay, so 4, 9, and that would give you 14. Okay, well the perimeter is 56, okay? What they add up to actually, okay? So in the ratio, the total is 14 of the 4 sides, but then the actual amount, we take 14 times what's 56, and that would be 4, okay? 56 divided by 14 is 4. Times 4, times 4, times 4, times 4, so you have 8, 8, 20, and 20, okay? All right, so it's 8 plus 8, 16, 36, and 56, so yep. So the length is 8, the width is 20. Okay, the last one, the sides of a triangle form a ratio of 5 to 6 to 7. The perimeter is 54 inches. Find the longest side of the triangle. Okay, so I split it. This is the ratio side. This is the actual amount side. We know we're going to need a total. Now they're not talking rectangle. They're talking about a triangle. Well, a triangle has 3 sides, and they don't really have names, so I'm not really going to label the sides here. Well, they do have names if it's a right triangle. You got the hypotenuse, opposite, and adjacent, but so forth, okay? So, what I'm going to do, 5 to 6 to 7. So this side is going to be represented with 5, 6, and 7. So I add these up, 11 plus 7 is 18. Now the actual total of the 3 sides is the perimeter, okay? So that's 54. So 18 times what's 54? Well, it'd be 3, okay? Times 3, times 3, times 3. So 15, 18, and 21. So the longest side is 21.